Hello everybody, and welcome to The Binding of Isaac. This is one of my favourite games of all time, by far. It's kind of the game which has really made me get into indie games more than I ever have before. And yeah, I have more than 300 hours played of this game on Steam, so I kind of thought, well, I have to include this somehow on my channel and do a video series of it. But I wanted to find a way to do something which I thought was a bit original, but why don't we get started here? In fact, I have no sound on, because I muted it earlier. So let's just turn the sound on. There we go. Now we have sound. So yeah, I just moved my mouse cursor off the screen there. I wanted to find a way to do a series of this game on my channel in some way, because it's just such a good game, and I'm such a big fan of it. But it's been played a lot on YouTube, so it's kind of hard, I find. Oh good, a health down pill right out of the gate. That's really helpful. Actually, it doesn't matter at all, and I'll explain why it doesn't matter at all in a minute. So I wanted to find an original kind of series to do for this game, something which I didn't think had been done before. Because, you know, if you want to just watch the game be played and see somebody unlock everything, you can watch Northern Lion, who has over 500 episodes of this game, both the vanilla and the expansion, including challenge runs and basically like every kind of standard gameplay you could think of. And then, not to sound insulting of Northern Lion in any way possible, but if you want to watch skilled gameplay, very sorry, all the shots fired, you can watch Biznap, who knows just like everything about this game. I don't even know how. He's looked at some kind of interpretation of the code, and I can only imagine he's basically looked into the Matrix itself and now knows basically every mechanic of this game. And there is, of course, Green1990, who also does a series of this game, and he is basically covering the limited edition Unholy Edition, which is like 1.5, which has like a few different changes, and he's basically reset, and he's going through getting Platinum God again just to see if anything is different. And that, me taking damage right there, is like is very significant, and I'll explain why, because this is what I want to do for my series. It might sound insane, and it may be impossible, but I want to give it a go, because I think it's just absolutely balls to the wall, just insane. I want to play through this game from start to finish without taking any damage. I want to start in the cellar or the chest and get all the way to Blue Baby and beat Blue Baby without taking a single hit of damage. How do I propose to do that? I'm not actually entirely sure, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's even possible, but basically, I'm going to try. I'm just gonna... This series will go on either as long as it takes me to do it, or as long as it takes me to basically commit suicide because I can't take it anymore. However, as you've just seen, I did just take damage, which basically invalidates this first run on the first floor about 5 rooms in, which is a very good start, I would say, to the series. But that being the case, this now basically turns into a vanilla run, so I'm just going to pick up the relic because it now is useful, because health is now important to me. What I said a minute ago, that the health down pill actually didn't matter at all, was basically because, you know, I don't intend to take any damage, so it doesn't matter how much health I have, which adds some very interesting dynamics to the game. It means that you basically take every deal with the devil you can physically afford. If you go into minus health and have 0 hearts, it really doesn't matter. It really changes the way the game plays quite significantly, and this is something I realised while... oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I've taken 2 hits of damage now on the first floor of my first attempt. 3 hits of damage on the first floor of my first attempt, which is... Do you have confidence in me right now? Are you thinking, this guy really knows what he's doing. He's got a real shot at doing this challenge, because I certainly don't. Anyway, it's got to be a work in progress. I haven't been playing this game very much lately. I basically like completed this game and then continued to play this game even after I beat it, and then finally got to a point where I was like, you know what, there's nothing left to do in this game. And I didn't really want to just reset my save file, at least not without doing a let's play of it, but I thought, you know what, other people have done that, so let's not do that. So then I came up with this idea, which is kind of crazy, and I don't think anybody's ever done it. I did like search it a little bit, like searching for no damage runs or flawless runs, trying to find somebody who'd done it. I only found one video that seemed to fit the bill, and it was basically some guy saying, basically he typed the video, for fuck's sake, start again. The title of the video was something like, holy shit, no damage, or something like that, and then all the top comments were like, oh my god, he didn't take damage, and like, I watched this video, I just walked into a fire. I'm trying to play this game without taking any damage, and I walked into a fire. Anyway, completely just flabbergasted at my own incompetence there aside. He did take damage, this guy. To be fair to him, I don't think he took any damage up until Blue Baby, or up until, no, he didn't even fight Blue Baby, actually, which is the other thing, because I want to do it to Blue Baby. He only went to Isaac, so I don't think he had Blue Baby unlocked. But he took damage on the Isaac fight. He only took 1 hit of damage, which is very impressive, and I don't think he took any damage up until that point, but still, if you take damage, it's not really a no damage run, so it's, you know, that's not what I'm going for here. Like, I'm going for literally no damage. And, oh, I've just got 15 cents. I'd love to find a key for the shop as well as this item room. Ooh, what do we have here? 2 cents. Well, I wanted a bomb or a key. It gave me neither. So, yeah, that's the first appearance of the troll engine. We'll be seeing many more of that guy. So, yeah, basically, the way this is going to work, because I need to kind of clarify the rules for this, just in case, you know, people are like, oh, you did this, and I thought you were trying to not take damage. Basically, the rules are the same as the rules for the no damage achievements in the game, which is basically anything like curse rooms, blood banks, anything that damages you that's not like an enemy basically doesn't count. The only difference between the rules in the achievements and my rules is that I'm not counting devil deals as damage. The game does, so if you're trying to get no damage achievements like Dark Boy or Mama's Boy or whatever, you can't even... Oh, good, a key. Let's go find out what's in the item room. You can't take any deals with the devil, which is really a shame, because they are like a huge, important part of, you know, if you're not taking any damage, then you get deals with the devil, but you can't use them. Let's re-roll that. Oh, bollocks. Do I want to see if I can get another re-roll? Yes, I guess I do. Let's just see what it does. Really, game? Really? Is that really? I'm like, I'm not going to take any damage, and then I blow myself up with kamikaze. I don't know what the fuck that accent was, by the way. That was just some really weird thing I just did. Oh, good, Envy, like the longest fucking mini-boss fight in the entire game. This game is just a game of trolls. It's like Game of Thrones, but just with trolls instead of thrones. So yeah, basically the only thing that I count as damage is basically being hit by an enemy, whether it shoots me, walks into me, or blows me up with some kind of explosive shot. If I walk onto spikes, if I blow myself up with my own bombs, if I walk on creep, basically anything that's like damage in like a combat sense, what am I doing? I'm not even fighting Envy the proper way. I'm like splitting him down into as many pieces as possible, which is precisely the opposite of what I need to be doing. Good job! Yeah! I don't like this. I can't even finish a sentence due to my own very manly screams. Okay, that's thinned the numbers a bit, and I've taken damage. What's that now? 6? 7? You know what? I've changed the rules. It's now see how much damage I can possibly take, because that's, you know, that's what I'm apparently doing a really good job at. But yeah, it really changes the way you play the game, because like things like Halo of Flies, keeping me, like Book of Shadows becomes one of the best items in the game. It really changes tactics very much, and I really enjoyed doing the no damage achievements because of that reason. Like, it really makes you rethink what items are good. Like the Relic, for example, normally a really good item, completely useless. Literally useless. I don't know how many times I want to say literally to emphasize that point, but nevertheless. Lost my train of thought there. That's good. Literally lost my train of thought there. So yeah, it's I think it's a really interesting challenge, and it's something I am interested in pursuing. I will get another deal with a D6. I will get another D6 charge, is what I'm trying to say, because of course there's 2 bosses because I'm on an XL floor. I thought I'd run out of possibilities, but I haven't, which is always good. Pin is always a nice easy boss. I did die to Pin actually, like earlier today, because I really wasn't paying attention. I was playing Binding of Isaac while also watching a stream, and I thought one of Pin's bombs was going to hit the wall behind me and explode harmlessly, but it didn't. Anytime you died, like that one just did, I thought it was going to do that, but it didn't do that. Anytime you die to Pin, it's just shameful to basically any... Ooh, super bandage. See, again, that would be a useless item if I was still playing the no damage rule, which I can't because I took damage like 18 times. And we got Widow now, which... Widow can be annoying. I don't really have a solid strategy for Widow. I kind of just try and... Apparently, it's just going to sit there. There's certain bosses like Pin where you just sort of, I didn't even really think about that Pin fight, but like you know how to dodge them, but Widow's quite unpredictable and it spawns so many things that it becomes difficult to do. The only kind of pseudo strategy I really have is to basically try and make Widow jump on her own children and crush them to death, as morbid as that might sound, because if she swarms you with enemies, you can take a lot of damage on this boss, which is really unfortunate, and that's what's at risk of happening now, and here we go. Starting to take damage. Luckily, I think I'm only going to take one hit, which isn't the end of the world, but I haven't taken these spider nubs out. There we go. Jump on your own egg sacs and destroy them, if you would be so kind. And that's Widow down, so now assuming we don't get a deal with the devil, which is unlikely, no. Squeezy is fine, tears up, 2 more spirit hearts. I will go re-roll the troll sea scrolls over there, which gave me kamikaze just because that was probably the most appropriate thing it could have done. So that's something I'm going to have to be real careful of. Like, if I mean, it didn't matter in this case because I'd taken damage anyway, but if I hadn't taken damage by that point, bear this in mind, and I thought, you know what, I'll just use dead sea scrolls. You have got to be fucking shitting me. Is this the biggest amount of trolling ever? What is this? Ooh, I have an idea. There was a tinted rock that I couldn't get, so it's going to cost me a heart, but I can get the tinted rock, which could have the small rock in it, which is good. Yeah, let's turn this negative into a positive if we can. Sorry, the sheer like troll-faced. Oh, that was just ridiculous. I can't quite believe what the game's doing to me now. This is actually insane. Alright, never mind. We'll just soldier on. We'll deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. Oh my god. I forgot how bad this game can be at just being like, oh, you wanted this to happen? Well, here's something that you didn't want to happen. Is that helpful? No, it's not helpful, you stupid game. Yeah, take that. I called you a game. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. I'm just going to go down to the next floor and try and forget the horrendous nightmare that Cellar XL was for me there. That was really bad. See, normally, I rage quit and restart as soon as I see a Curse the Labyrinth on the first floor, but I figure if I'm doing like a Let's Play series, I gotta get out of... Ow, for fuck's sake, I got hit by gishes. Gishes? Gish? Gish-eye? Gish-a? What's the plural of gish? There's a question for Edmund McMillan. What's the plural of gish? Is it just gish, like fish? You have a fish and several fish? Is it one gish and several gish? Is it one gish and several fish? I really don't know. But I'm going to stop saying those words before they stop sounding like words. So, yeah, normally I rage quit instantly if I get a Curse the Labyrinth floor, just because I don't like... Because it's so easy not to find keys on that first floor and not be able to get any items, which is just really shitty, but... I have really bad rage quit habits. Like, I think I've developed a kind of a gambling addiction with this game, where basically, if it doesn't give me a good item in my first item room, I take it as a personal offence to me and my family honour, and I quit the game. Well, not quit the game completely, but I restart the run in order to get something good. But I realised that wouldn't make a very engaging Let's Play series to just see me repeatedly, oh good, tears down. This couldn't get any better, could it? But it would make a very engaging Let's Play series to see me basically just repeatedly doing the first floor until I got a good item. So I'm going to have to learn to stick with runs that aren't really going my way and try and make the best of them. But I think that's a good thing, because that should only serve to improve my overall gameplay, which, by the looks of how it's going so far, needs some vast improvements if I'm ever going to complete this no damage challenge. What do we have here? Oh good, I have low tiers and no damage, and now I've got a room full of these guys, which is going to take as long as it possibly could to kill. At least I haven't completely forgotten how to dodge everything in this game. I got to a point where I was really quite good at this game, like when I finally did the Dark Boy challenge, which was predominantly luck, but oh, for God's sake. Nevertheless, there was a certain element of skill involved, and I've lost a lot of that now because I kind of stopped playing this game with any kind of regularity. So there's going to be an adjusting period. There's going to be an adjusting period, and you're going to have to bear with me. You're going to have to, you know, give me the benefit of the doubt, and when I do some stupid shit and take like 15 hits of damage at my first floor when I'm trying to take no damage for the entire game, you're going to have to go, you know what? At least this guy's trying. At least he's, you know, he's willing to go out there and say I'm going to complete the entire game while taking no damage, while simultaneously taking 20 hits of damage while finishing that sentence. But at least he's given it a go. I think I had a point to what I'm saying right now, but I'm not sure I do anymore. Really? Guppy's hairball? That's terrible. Ghost Baby's not much better, but I guess I'll take it, because you're not giving me many options here. This game, man, seriously, sometimes. It's just like, here's a bunch of useless shit. See what you can do with it. It's like, okay. Whoa, that was some good dodging, if I do say so myself. I have no idea how I didn't take damage there. See, that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit right there that I need to be doing to do this no damage thing. It's just crazy weaves and whoa. Maggie's Faith, that's something you don't see every day. That's a benefit to this run. But again, and yes, I'm going to keep saying this every time, I don't really know why I came in here, that was kind of pointless. But again, this trinket would be completely useless if I was still doing no damage for this run. And I'm going to keep talking about this because that's what the whole series is kind of about, so I'm going to be talking about strategies. Speaking of strategies, I'll talk about strategies. So basically, with a no damage run, what you need is, like, as much damage as you can possibly stack. Flying is pretty essential. A reasonable amount of speed, but not too much speed, because you can't dodge effectively, like at max speed. As much as, you know, when you're playing normally, you probably just stack as much, as you know, as many upgrades as you possibly can. There's like a limit to speed where it actually kind of becomes a negative for you, which is something you kind of need to bear in mind while trying to do something like really hard, like not take any damage. And any kind of defensive items you can get, like, oh god, there's one of these fucking psychic moors or whatever you call them. These guys are really annoying. I'm quite glad that I'm not trying to take no damage still, because I probably would take damage, because look at the homing on these shots, it's insane. They like curve so much towards you. Please just die. There we go. Ah! I only took damage from the eternal fly because I forgot that it was going to turn into a real fly. Yeah, so like, if you can get like, the ideal situation is like Cube of Meat, Sacrificial Dagger and Guardian Angel. Because they block the most physical space, like a second level Cube of Meat especially, and the Guardian Angel makes them all spin faster. So that gives you a lot of defense. Ideally you want Book of Shadows as your spacebar item. If you can get anything like the battery or the 9 volt to increase the charge time of it, that's even better. Because any room you walk into where you're just like, fuck, I'm going to take damage, you can just pop the Book of Shadows. Oh, I got the map. That's a nice upgrade. That'll make the later floors certainly less painful. So yeah, you want Book of Shadows as your spacebar item, and then basically you want any kind of overpowered damage you can get. So Polyphemus with anything is always a good start. Mom's Knife, Brimstone. You know, if you can get, the way I did the Dark Boy achievement in the end, I think I had like Polyphemus Brimstone with Lord of the Pit, so I was flying, and then, you know, not very many things could damage me. And that's, you really need that kind of stuff, so it's very, very luck dependent. I've forgotten where the boss room is. I definitely saw it. I thought it was down. Oh, it must be down here then. Yep, that's exactly where it is. Alright, we might as well go fight it now because, oh good, it's Chub. And it's Chub that has the most HP of any of the Chubs. I swear to God, this game is just like, you know what? Your first episode is going to be absolutely atrocious because I'm a nice guy like that. Whatever. Yeah, please eat bombs, thank you. That's one, wow, this is like a neon green nub, whoa. Put another nub. Yeah, they're not normally that colour, that's weird. I don't know why that one was such a light colour. Ah! Gotta say, one benefit about Chub, he's definitely good at deep throat. I don't even know where I'm going with that. My brain was just like, hey, this is a cool idea, and then partway through the sentence it was like, no, wait, no, don't do it! But it was too late by that point, and I decided to embarrass myself anyway. So Chub's going down quite fast, actually. It's going considerably faster than I thought. The good thing about this Chub is that he is slow. So that's not really much of an issue, and now we just need to destroy these green nubs, and we'll be done here. I could do with a deal with the devil, which has just popped up, thank you very much. That is what I was hoping for. I have a D6 charge, so I can... Excuse me. I still have a rather annoying cough. I'm going to take the mark. I'm going to re-roll Demon Baby. Ooh, this is risky. I'm going to do it, because I'm going to go down to only Spirit Hearts, so I'm going to have this state permanently. Bear with me while I took a drink there. That's going to be a significant increase in damage, but a significant decrease in my survivability. So I could end up dying without even reaching, like, Mom. Which would be really embarrassing for my... Oh, shit, but Maggie's Faith's going to fuck that up. Ah, this is where my, like... Oh, bollocks. Okay, this is real bad. My strategies aren't syncing up because bollocks! Yeah, because bollocks. My strategies aren't syncing up because I have bollocks. If only I was a woman. Oh good, a room full of these guys with even less room to manoeuvre than the last one, and I took damage in the last one, so that doesn't bode well for this room. But then again, I am taking these guys out considerably faster thanks to Curse of the Whore. No! Curse of the Whore? No, that's not what I was going for. Whore of Babylon, that's what it's called. Oh look, these guys in a line. Whoa, let's dodge those shots though. The secret room I know for a fact to be there because I have the map, so I may as well take this bomb and put it here. Yeah, so Maggie's Faith is a real problem, which I didn't consider. Because it's going to give me health, and then I'm going to lose Whore of Babylon effect, which is kind of the best thing I have going for this run at the moment. I really need to stack a lot of Spirit Hearts, which the Relic will do for me. But if I keep gaining Red Hearts by way of Maggie's Faith, it's really not going to help me, so... Interesting dilemma. I really need to drop this trinket if possible, but if I can't get rid of this heart before I leave this floor, it's really irrelevant whether I drop the trinket anyway. What's the best way of... Can I... Please chain react. Chain react, you bastards. Chain react. There we go. Oh, good. I took a hit anyway because I didn't actually see that bullet coming. Yeah, we'll go for the boss right away. Why not? Try and... Hey, it's Gertie. Oh, I hate this layout for Gertie. Just there's less room to maneuver and it just makes everything more awkward. Oh good, I'm taking lots of damage. I should really start probably demonstrating some of these skills I think I have. Oh, I'm going to die, aren't I? Because I'm not putting forward a very strong case for my ability to actually complete this challenge that I've set myself. But what the hell? It'll be an interesting journey for all of us who are watching anyway. You know, I'm hoping this series gains some kind of viewership because it would be kind of boring to do this with nobody watching it, but hey. That's kind of the nature of anything YouTube. Here we go, there we go. I'm dodging considerably better than I was now, so I feel a bit happier about things. I pretty much just stood still for that one because I hope that it was... Oh good, I took a hit there anyway. Well, this is good. I was literally one hit away from death there, so I'm really glad that that dropped a Spirit Heart. Now let's just kill this dude, and wow, we actually got to deal with the devil, so that means I am going to take that health up, and then fight Krampus, which is really... basically bad in every possible way. Yeah, that couldn't really have gone worse. No! Oh, it's hit me again, the bastard. Will you stop doing that? Stop spamming that fucking move! You can't just keep firing 4-way lasers like fucking Dr. Octagonopus from the Laser Collection. I'm firing my laser! No! Okay, sorry, that was probably really loud. Will you stop doing this, you bastard! Sorry, I'm getting excited, and when I get excited I lose all control of my volume or pitch of my voice, and I walked into that bullet because I thought that was a good idea, you know. Best to block this bullet with my face, after all. No, please stop doing that. You're going to do it again, aren't you? Because you're just being a knob. You just like firing lasers. No! Stop doing that, for fuck's sake! I don't really have the damage for this. Nah, I'm not sure... you know what? I'm going to get crazy, and I'm going to re-roll a lump of coal. Because it's not going to do a huge amount of my damage, but then I'll probably re-roll it into something shit and just be like, well, that was a waste of time. But whatever, we'll see what we can get with it, because... Brimstone? Sorry if that was really weird, but I'm really happy to get Brimstone. That's a definite improvement to my chances on this run. That's the first thing that's like a really good item that I've got. My problem with playing this game is I've kind of got it down to the point now where basically I'm only happy with about 5 items in the game, and that's pretty much Polyphemus, Brimstone, Mom's Knife, Sacred Heart, and then maybe Spirit of the Night or something like that. Which are all really rare items, so most of the time I spend myself thinking this run is shit, even if I haven't had particularly bad luck, so that's a habit I probably need to break, and I probably start need to valuing some items which are better than I give them credit for. I probably shouldn't have come in here because it could have been greed. Turns out it wasn't, and I will take the ladder, but I now don't have a key for the item room, which is really stupid of me when I actually sort of take a second to actually think about what the hell I'm doing. But nevertheless, we'll carry on and try and make the most of it. Could the item room be down here? Yes, it is. I would like a key, if that's not too much to ask. Of course it's too much to ask. Why would I think it wasn't too much to ask? I may as well not get rid of my Spirit Heart, my Eternal Heart at this point, because I don't have much health. And so Curse of Babylon's basically off the table at this point. Ooh, keys, please, please, come on. Come on, come on, Skull Dude. Yes! You're such a bro. Right, let's go in here. What do we got? Mom's bra, really? See, it's not a bad item, but it's not worth dropping the D6 for when I've got potentially more items to come. So, sorry, Mom, but I'm not taking your bra today. I love that about this game. There's just this stupid shit that you say in this game that you would never say anywhere else. Like, for example, I wish I had cancer. You'd never say that normally. I really hope Mom would die. You'd never say that normally. I'm terrified to record this game if my mom's ever actually in the house, because it will really sound terrible. It's like, come on, Mom, die, just die. And she'll be like, how did I raise such a terrible son? But I do love the stupid things this game makes you say that you would never normally say. Like, it's one of my favourite things about the game, and even though it probably wasn't intentional, Edmund Millen is definitely a genius for creating that scenario. So now we're going to go re-roll Mom's bra in the hopes of actually getting something half decent. Come on. Oh, Yum Heart, though. Really? See, this is when the game starts to really get my rage up, and I'm just like, you fucking motherfucking little fucking... It really pisses me off. I take it personally when the game doesn't give me good items, because, I don't know, it just angers me. I'm a hateful person sometimes. Okay, that took care of both the more kind of dudes, and now I just have to deal with these little silkworms, which, these are one of the enemies where if I ever take damage from them, I just feel like I should quit the game just there and then. Because, like, you shouldn't take damage from things like that. Worse is when you take damage from the ones that don't even shoot. Like, not the chargers, not the ones that shoot, but just the ones that literally just exist. They just sit there and crawl around. And if you take damage from those, then you're just a disgrace to humankind. So, I think I can actually get another D6 charge on this floor, assuming this room is a combat room. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, so I can now go and do the boss trap room. Not boss trap room, mob trap room. Ah, oh, don't hit me. Which means I can recharge my D6. Oh, I have the ladder. I don't need to walk around. I always forget I have the ladder. The ladder's one of those items where I hear people criticise it, and people are like, "Oh, I don't like the ladder." I always forget I've got it, and then I'm like, "What kind of a noob would forget that they have the ladder?" And then I, of course, forget that I have the ladder. So we're gonna open this chest. I don't really care what's inside. Bunch of money. Okay, fair enough. The only reason I'm doing this is to recharge my D6, so I can hopefully re-roll Yum Heart into something usable. So I've learned a lot about this game today, actually, because Biznap was actually in the chat of Sporo the Sheep's stream when she was playing Binding of Isaac at about 4 AM this morning. Well, 4 AM UK time. It was like from about midnight till about 4 AM US time. And he was like just answering lots of questions basically about this game and like just intricate details of how damage works and how it's calculated, and different characters have different damage multipliers and the formula for damage and just all kinds of crazy shit, which is like, that guy must just, I presume, be the Doctor. That's my only, you know, I assume he travels in a TARDIS and decided that he was fed up with saving the world and thought he'd just play Binding of Isaac on the internet, because that seems like a good career choice. Oh yeah, I've recharged my D6 and I'm about to leave the floor. Let's probably go and re-roll that item, otherwise this was a big waste of time. So, what would I like here? Polyphemus! It's every time, Polyphemus. There's nothing better than seeing Polyphemus in an item room. Instead, I got the poop. Seriously, what are you doing to me, game? This is not the deal we had. The deal was, I beat you without taking any damage, I make you look like a complete scrub in an easy game, and I become famous on the internet for my leaked skills. That was what we discussed. You can read the small print on the paper. It doesn't say you can back out of it now and start giving me the poop and the Yum Heart and all kinds of shit and making this not work. That's not how this deal goes. I don't really know what I'm talking about at this particular moment in time, to be brutally honest. Yeah, we'll see what's in here. I usually take this risk, although I probably shouldn't have done that until I had a charge of the D6, because the main reason to go in here is because you'll basically get a cat item like every single time. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a chest actually open. You can find an item just in there, which isn't like a cat item, like I found Sacred Heart like that, which is insane. But if you open the chest, it's almost always going to be a cat item in my experience, so normally I'll want to re-roll that. So I want to go into those rooms with a charge on my D6. Sorry. This cough is, yeah, words, they don't come to me. I probably am not completely over this cough yet, but I just wanted to get around to start recording again because otherwise it will be a long time since I've uploaded anything to my channel. Right, there's a shop here, but it could be greed, but I've got 2 keys. It was super greed, even better. That's definitely the best thing I wanted to see here. Please don't take damage to super greed. Oh, I took damage to super greed. Well, ask and ye shall not receive. At least it's not too difficult with Brimstone. You know, if I didn't have Brimstone, this fight would be a real pain. But actually, he's easier to dodge than normal greed, to be fair. I'm going to reroll that shit. Oh wow, the nuns have it. That's a really good reroll. He's a bit easier to dodge than super greed just because, like, the way his shots split mean if you stand directly in front of him, and as long as you're not too close, you will dodge the shots. Whereas with the greed, because it's a triple shot, not a quad shot, then that just doesn't work. But he does have more health, and he does spawn greed heads, which are a much more annoying enemy. Hopefully, I was hoping to one-shot those, but at least I took them all down to head state. Ooh, a tinted rock. Is a small rock too much to ask for? Yes, but at least I got 2 spirit hearts, so that's not the end of the world. There's nothing more annoying than blowing up a tinted rock and getting, like, just like a key or something when you don't need one or whatever, or a bomb or something. It's like, really? I came here expecting health or like a damage upgrade, and this is what you gave me. So, is it going to be down here, the item room? I'd really like to find it soon. Ooh, I thought I was going to take damage there, like a complete noob. I used to, like, even when I first encountered these enemies, I felt embarrassed taking damage to them just because they're so predictable. But at least my excess number of keys means I can open this golden chest without any guilt. And it's given me a speed upgrade, which certainly won't go amiss. I'll definitely take that. Let's kill the brains. I hate the fact that those guys can fire when the room's over. That's just bullshit, in my opinion. I've taken damage like that before, and it annoys me. If I'm doing a really good no damage run and I take damage like that, expect all the rage. Ooh, the virus. Okay, I'm taking that. I used to have this thing where I thought the virus was terrible. Because it's like, when am I ever going to touch an enemy? Like, you know, I'm not some kind of weird child molester. That was a really dark place for that joke to go. Have I gone to the secret room yet? I don't think I have. No, Ghost Baby, don't blow up the bomb. Okay, good. Ooh, wow. That's a huge pickup. That's some 2 heart health upgrade thing. But yeah, I never used to like taking the virus because I would never think when we're ever going to touch an enemy, but then I realised how much damage it does on like the Blue Baby fight and the Isaac fight if you have Polaroid invincibility. So now it's one of those upgrades where I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll go for that. It's not good now, but it's a good investment in my future, which is not something I really do because currently I'm unemployed and playing video games on the internet for basically no audience whatsoever. But hey, at least I can worry about my future in a video game. Oh yeah, that's a little bit awkward, but whatever. Health down. I like how I said that, like, health down? Do I want health down? No, of course I don't want health down. Oh, Gish, okay. Little Gish is also a welcome upgrade. The slowing effect is definitely useful on the later floors. It's one of those things that makes up for you not having some kind of effect like that of your own. Because Spider Bite and Mom's Contact are both extremely rare upgrades, so the chances of you getting some kind of slowing or freezing just by yourself is very low, but Little Gish isn't super rare. Like, I mean, like, this boss fight is kind of rare, but you can get Little Gish in just item rooms and stuff anyway, so, like, you know, he's not the rarest of the rare. And this boss fight is pretty easy as well, as long as you don't do anything stupid and get caught in one of those explosions, because the creep doesn't hurt you, it just slows you down, so, yeah, overall, I'm quite happy to be fighting this boss. We might get another deal with the devil here, which is good, because I have a reroll, and I can't reroll this boss's drop anyway, so it's not like I'm wasting anything there. And I wouldn't mind some more upgrades. Ooh, okay, I thought that one was going to get me. Whoa! Just barely avoided that. So we're going to pick up Little Gish. Little Gish is fine. There's nothing else worth going to find on this floor, so we're just going to move on. And we have a lot of health at this point, which is always a positive. Wow, that shot basically completely missed because I'm just apparently a complete scrub. But nevertheless, Little Gish is already doing work and slowing things down, so that's always good to see. We'll just finish that room off quickly. So many spirit hearts. That's the good thing about having the relic on the first floor, is just all the spirit hearts. And in here we find loads of money, so I'm definitely going to the shop on this floor because it was greed on the last floor, which means it won't be on this floor unless the game trolls me in some weird glitch. But that shouldn't be the case, because in my experience that has been a fairly accurate predictor of when greed is or isn't going to appear. Basically, starting from Caves 2, there's a 50% chance he'll appear. If he was on the previous floor, he won't be on the next floor, but that pattern can be interrupted by another mini-boss spawning somewhere on the floor. Ah, that was bad damage. I should have been able to avoid that. The boss is there. It's Mom, so I don't want to fight it right away. That's a mistake I've made in the past, where you just go straight in for the boss on Necropolis 2 or Depths 2, and it's like, oh, well, now I skip the rest of this floor because it's Mom and I'm an idiot, and I forgot. We'll continue to fight these masked spy fawning? These spy fawning enemies, that's definitely what I was going for. Fly spawning enemies. Sometimes referred to as Howard Stoneflies by... what's his name? Zen. I forgot Zen's name, that's funny. Wow, that was dumb. I guess I'll just walk straight into that fly, shall I? Why not? I hate these enemies. These enemies have been the bane of my existence for the longest time. Red patch, yeah. I've got enough health at this point. I think it's probably worth dropping Maggie's face. I say that, actually, I'm going to pick up the Polaroid on this floor, aren't I? So it's actually redundant to even take the red patch, but whatever. We'll go with it. For now. It might provide us some minor damage leading up to Mom, I don't really know, whatever. Don't really need... Oh, I'll take the Spirit Heart away, but I don't need the Red Heart. Is the item room up here? Yes, good. Oh, this room's... It's not really a problem, I have plenty of damage, but it would be a problem if I didn't have damage. These things used to just destroy the shit out of me. Like, anytime I came across these, it's like, well, guess I'm starting a new game then. Ooh, there's another key. Guess we'll blow open this chest. Well, not blow it open, but open it with... Ah, troll one! Open it with a key. And we'll head into the item room, where we will find the Spelunker hat. Not really very worth it at this point in the game. But then again, neither is Mom's pads. Mum's pads is never a good thing in any context. Whoa! I don't know how I dodged that damage, but hey, that's a thing that happened. At least these guys aren't too difficult with Brimstone. I'd really like to get some... I don't want Cursed Skull. Oh, there's a library here. Can I do it? I really like to, where possible, clear out a library of books so it starts spawning item rooms. It's a really cool strategy. Because if a library can potentially spawn as far as the cathedral, where item rooms can't, and it's like a double item room, so it can really help you gain some upgrades. And so I generally prioritise re-rolling the library over re-rolling an item room, even though I know I'm only going to get books for the first like 5 re-rolls or something. So we're gonna attempt to do that here, and hopefully it will pay off. This room isn't too terribly difficult. The green bomb thing in the middle tends to blow up the fistulas quite frequently, so that's helpful. Don't blow me up, thank you. Got a single one out of that. Okay, we've recharged our D6. I do have the Nun's Habit, but if there was an arcade, I would play my red hearts to get rerolls and clear out the library that way, but I don't think I'm going to find an arcade. I'll certainly look for one. I might as well make certain that there isn't one, but so what do we get here? Okay, good. The annoying thing is when you do this and you re-roll and get the same book twice, because then of course, you know, you get books out of the rotation slower than otherwise. I'm kind of tempted to take Book of Belial, but I think I'd rather try and get it down to spawning regular items, because it's just, the advantages of that are just so unbelievably huge. Actually, an arcade would be really useful, because there's also a boss trap room that I could get into if I could get down to 1 heart. Please let it be a library. There's not a library here. Wow, I barely avoided taking damage there. Thank you. Oh, this isn't even a combat room. Well, that was a waste of time. I've really got to get over this cough. It's annoying the hell out of me at this point. Come on. Yes! There's a library. Brilliant. Okay. That's a big deal, because now we can definitely get that, what did you call it? That library down to... Did I say there was a library? Because I'm in an arcade. Yes, I'm glad that there's an arcade. That's what I was trying to say. Use the last key on here. We'll definitely buy the compass. I'll buy the pill. Why not? It's a random pill, and it is range down. Well, that doesn't really affect me because I have brimstone. We'll definitely buy a key, just in case you come across any golden chests. I can really do with keeping 4 keys for when I get to the chest, if that's even going to happen. And here we will play this, despite the fact that... You son of a bitch. That's good, but in this case it's actually really bad, and I wish you hadn't done that. The only time, the only circumstance where I wouldn't be happy with that drop from paying only 1 heart. I basically just turned my Eternal Heart into a health upgrade, which would have happened anyway, so that was basically redundant. But nevertheless, it gave us another reroll of this library, so that's at least a positive, even if it's only 1 reroll. And, well, so far we haven't got the same book twice, which is really good, so we are getting through them pretty quickly. Let's see. I haven't had Book of Revelations yet. I haven't had... Actually, no, I've seen Anarchist's Cookbook in a shop on its own, so I think Book of Revelations is the only one left. That's exciting. If I find 1 more library, I should be able to get it to item state, which is always nice. But now we're going to go invite Mom. I shouldn't have any trouble beating Mom with this much health, even though I'm not super powerful right now. It is Blue Mom, which is one of the harder Moms, but... Oh god, I walked into her. Blue Mom has less health, so it's not really a big issue, but it does spawn things like greed heads and double spiders, which are always just annoying to deal with. But then she kills them herself half the time, so that's always good. There we go. This is working out pretty well, I would say. Oh, that guy jumped into me. Alright, so we got another health upgrade out of that, which, you know what, I'm going to re-roll it. Wow, I re-rolled it into Cat of Nine Tails. I'm just an idiot. I probably should have just taken that, but I figured with 6 health containers I didn't need any more, and I thought maybe I'll get Pentagram or Jesus Juice or some kind of damage upgrade, which is useful. I have the compass, so I know there's no library on this floor, which is disappointing, but at least it doesn't waste my time searching for it. The Fisher room is always kind of annoying when you have brimstone, just because you have much less control over whether... Oh, for God's sake, I'm taking a lot of damage there. You have much less control over how much you split him up. Normally you can try and do like an MB thing with him and not break him down too much so that you get swarmed, but you don't really have that control with brimstone, which is always frustrating. These guys have a lot of health and my damage really isn't fantastic at this point. That was bad. I'm taking quite a lot of damage here, which is a little bit worrying. If I continue taking damage at this rate, then I won't survive the chest. Not the chest, the cathedral. That's not worth 2 keys to get into that 1 chest. Oh shit, I fucking hate masks. These are like one of the worst enemies in the game by absolute mile. No, fuck off. Fuck off. They just have really smart AI, and it annoys me. But this room has actually been fairly painless. Ooh, a red chest. And more spirit hearts. Wow, the amount of health we've got on this run has been just crazy. I've been really lucky in terms of health on this run. So we'll just take all these guys out of their bubbles so they stop being any kind of threat, and then we will just very quickly dispose of the remaining fetuses or whatever they're supposed to be. See if we can start a chain reaction here. We could not, but never mind. Oh, I didn't have my laser charge then. I thought I did. I wonder who's... Skolex is the easiest boss to fight on this floor, and I would say probably Death is the hardest boss to fight on this floor. So it's probably going to be Death, I would imagine, knowing my luck. I do get Death a stupid amount. It annoys me that the amount I get Death. Oh, good. Good, he managed to run into me as well. Goody Junior's an annoying boss. No matter how hard you try, you're almost always going to get hit, just because it's just so unpredictable. Unless you get slowed, of course, when it just loses all ability to slide around the room. There we go. Right. Who have we got? Oh, Triachnid, or Daddy Longlegs, rather. Kind of annoying, actually. Not my favourite boss to fight, just because I'm quite bad at dodging the stomping that it does. But it's... Ah, for God's sake. Ah! It's definitely not the... Fuck off! Damn you! It's definitely not the hardest boss that I could have fought. Ah! You fucker! Stop stamping on my face! Imagine if there was a spider that did that, it just stamped on your face. That'd be terrifying. Yeah. I can't really talk while dodging this part because it just requires a lot of concentration. Oh, no. Taking lots of silly damage here. Whoa, that was close. Please stop stomping. You have too many legs. No. Oh, you motherfucker. I've taken so many hits of damage. It's just frustrating. Right, we got a health up. I may as well take it because I've lost a fair bit of health on that fight. And we'll head down to the Utero or Womb 2, where we will be fighting Mom's Heart. I could still win this, but I feel like... library. I feel like it's going to be more of a long, slow path to failure, which isn't very optimistic, I'll admit. I don't know why I've been holding on to this Magician card. I wasn't even aware that I had that, to be honest, until I dropped it when I picked up this. Well, yeah, we'll take a look in here. Oh shit, I shouldn't have gone in here, actually. I forgot it's a whole pot of damage on this floor. Yeah, that's bad. That was very silly, really, when I think about it. Lasers, 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 lasers! I couldn't think of anything but lasers when I walked into that room. There's a lot of lasers here. This is scary. Doing nothing but lasers. Too many lasers. I don't want any more lasers. Lasers doesn't sound like a word anymore. Lasers, lasers, lasers. Ooh, another spirit heart. Okay, right, library. 2 books of Revelation. That's what I expected. I can't fight a horseman, so I may as well use that. And then when I re-roll it, yes, we now have the magnet, which isn't great. And Sacrificial Dagger, which is actually really good for the Isaac fight, but I don't have anywhere near Polaroid invincibility, so arguably it's not actually that good. But nevertheless, we will see how things go. I may as well pick up that coin. So I'm just going to go straight to the boss here, because there's nothing else noteworthy on this floor. It's always useful having both the map and compass, because you can literally just see everything. And you don't waste any time on things which may not actually be useful. Oh, I shouldn't have taken damage there. That was real dumb. That was real dumb. What's this pill? Health down. I've seen that pill lots of this run. And I don't want to take it, so you can stop giving it to me if you would be so kind. That's another key. That's always useful. Just kill that doppelganger. Brimstone makes doppelgangers very easy, which is always nice. Lasers! Lasers, 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 lasers. Sorry, every time I enter one of those rooms, I'm just going to do that, because I can't think of anything else. Because they're really hard to dodge when they're in the corners. Like in this fight, it's fine, you can dodge them easily, but when they're in the corners like that, it's a real problem for me. Right, let's start dropping bombs to speed up this fight. Hopefully we can get Mom's Heart down to bomb state before we see Chub. My damage is quite poor actually, so that might not be possible. I wish I could get down to Polaroid invincibility, because I'd also reactivate Curse of Babylon then, which would be very, very good. Okay, this fight isn't going too bad, making fairly effective use of bombs. So hopefully we can stop her from spawning Chub, which I think we... Ooh, we are very close. She's very nearly down to bomb state, but not quite. Let's just quickly finish off Duke of Flies, who really isn't a problem at this stage in the game. I mean, he's never really a problem at any stage in the game. Oh, she's spawned Chub. God damn it. At least she's spawning bombs, which instantly hits me, of course it does. This has been a good attempt at no damage, hasn't it? I'll say that much. I definitely haven't taken many hits this run. At least she's killing Chub herself, which is good, you know. Mom does have a thing for killing her own children, after all. So Mom is almost dead here, and then we'll be heading up to the cathedral, which, to be honest, at this level of health, kind of scares me. If we get a particularly shitty cathedral, then I could be in for a loss in my first game. I want to at least beat the chest. You know, I may... Oh, wow, we've got a fucking Curse of Darkness floor as well. That's real shitty. I was just about to say I want to at least beat the chest if I don't complete my... Oh, fuck, and we get champion fucking death in my first room. Fuck that shit. Please let the boss be this way. Oh my god, this is scary. If I could at least beat the chest in this first run, I could at least demonstrate, hey, I know how to play the game, even if I actually failed at taking no damage this run. What's this pill? Tears down. None of these things are good for me. Where's all the good pills? Oh, good. Oh, I'm being wrong. Bear with me. My friend's ringing me, and shit, hold on. I'll have to edit this out. And we're back, and I just fired my brimstone laser in the wrong direction. You won't have heard that conversation, because I will have edited that part of the audio out, unless I forget, because I'm quite bad at doing that, actually. The amount of times I've uploaded a video where I've forgotten to edit the... I've forgotten to cut off the bit at the start where I say starting the video now in order to sync up the audio. Is quite embarrassing, but I never actually uploaded that. Oh, for God's sake, now Monstro fucking 2. Alright. let's just... No, Monstro, you dick bag of dicks. You dick bag of dicks. Yes, that's the best my brain could come up with. Ah! So many bullets. So many bullets. Well, that way's not the way to go. So, is this... what you're telling me is this isn't the way to go, so now I have to go back through death. Fuck me. This cathedral is... this is literally what I meant when I said if we get a shitty cathedral, I'll probably die. I'm probably going to die. Which is really annoying, because I was hoping my first, like, attempt at this game wouldn't be terrible, and I'd at least beat the game, but hey. That's just how things go. So, this is death. Fuck you, death. I'm blowing my way out this way. No, I've knocked that way. Oh my god, this is terrible. At least it's not champion death now, but we're still going to leave the room. Oh look, Monstro fucking 2! Jesus Christ, Cathedral, you are absolutely trolling the shit out of me. That was very bad. I wasn't even thinking about what I was doing there. Oh, he's jumped as well. Well, this is basic disaster. I might even die in this room. Because once Monstro starts jumping, this guy's fucking got jumps. This guy has definitely got jumps, and he will just be a dick, basically. Nah! Don't laser me. Please don't laser me. Please just... Well, get into laser mode. Get into laser mode, you bastard! Nah. 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 Nah, 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 nah. Nah. I've only got like 10 minutes to actually finish this video, whatever happens, because my friend is going to drive slowly over here, so I've got time to finish this video, and if I haven't finished the video by the time he gets here, then, well, maybe we'll have a random guest appearance at the end of this video, because why the Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. That was apparently just sheer panic. Oh, now 2 of these guys, and this isn't even the right way, and I have to go through death again! You motherfuckers! Oh, great. Oh, this room's scary, because if I walk into the blood bank, I'm going to take damage as well, which is always... Oh my god, all my dodging has just gone completely out of the window. Hey, that's convenient. At least we'll blow that shit up like that. So, basically, I've determined that none of these directions are the way I want to go. Oh, I couldn't avoid it, could I? Nope. I heard noise, I don't know what that was. We'll go this way, I guess. Whoa, that nearly hit me. Nah, nah, nah. Stop it, headless. I don't know what to call you because there's no horseman. You're just headless, I guess. Okay, that spirit heart's good. Oh my god, daddy long legs now. This has literally been the worst cathedral I've probably ever had. All the things that I struggle to avoid dodging the most, and it's just given me every one of them. Oh wow, we opened the secret room, though. I may not even see the... Okay, I'm going to do a risky thing here. It's fucking greed. Oh, everything is going so wrong. I can't bomb my way out of here. I don't have a bomb to do it anyway, so that was kind of a silly thing to even assume that I could do, but... Yeah, this is just... Everything about this is basic disaster. Let's re-roll that. Dad's key. This is risky, but I'm doing it. Okay, this is some clutch gameplay at this point. Oh my god, fucking Gertie. Everything... This is just... Oh my god, this is terrible. Everything about this is really scary. I don't want to be in this room. This isn't a song. I'm just singing a tune that I made up in my head because I don't know what to do because I'm fighting Gertie and I'm almost dead too. What the fuck was that? No! Sorry, that was probably an eardrum moment again. I do apologise for those. I have a bad habit of doing that kind of shit. Please let the boss be this way. Just don't even do this to me. Please. Oh my god, it's this way. But I've got to fight 2 Lokis to... Oh! I'm not going to do Isaac with 4 health. Like, that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. No. Well, at least this video served a purpose. I've explained to you the concept I'm going for. I've just put on a very poor display of actually trying to do it. I lost the challenge on the first floor, and I proceeded to then put on generally a pretty poor performance the rest of the game, I think, but whatever. It is my first video, and I haven't played this game for a while, so I am kind of warming myself back up to it. And hopefully I'll be doing some more MLG levels of epicness later on, and you can all praise me for my skill, I guess. We're going to take that Spirit Heart, and we're going to see if we can beat Isaac here, which is basically guaranteed no, but we're going to give it a go anyway. It's good practice. It's good practice for taking no damage. Oh, bollocks, already taken damage. Elegant display there. Oh my god, barely done any damage to him. And this is really bad. I am gonna die. I cannot kill this guy to save my life. Whoa! Apparently I've decided to adopt some kind of opera singing style now, even though that's not really opera singing. That was a close dodge. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. I'm one hit from death. I'm basically... This is... Let's face it, we all knew that was coming. I didn't think there was any other way this video really could possibly have ended. But there we go. That was my first attempt at completing this game without taking any damage, and I did neither of those things. I didn't even complete the game, let alone take no damage. So yeah, that's a thing. But if you like this video, then please feel free to like it and leave a comment below. That would really help me out. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do that too, because that would make you extra awesome. But that's going to do it for this time. I will see if I can put on a slightly better performance next time, and maybe redeem myself slightly. We'll see. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.